Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium.
Downstairs motion, loss of supervision, loss of supervision.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in the final month? We're underway in Week 14. And we'll see a return.
No, just play straight from scratch. We ain't get that far.
And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
So I'm going to do my fucking best all day. Please do this shit to me. Cool. You said it. All right, he'll show.
Baker going to throw this right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Mayfield looks to throw. That's right away.
What the fuck? That's incomplete like hell. This game be fucking bullshit.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
They try to fit I thought you was just fucking losing and catching.
This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You
Fuck, I need this.
knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
I never played that shit.
When they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
We always get a rain game. I don't think I never played in clear weather.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it will be Falcon football.
Swear to God, Tampa Bay don't matter.
Good starting field position for the Falcons.
See, I got a dumb. They might still fuck around and find a way to put us in the line.
Now back to throw. He finds his rookie wide for Tennessee. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And he'll get this into enemy territory.
Fastest away from fastest.
48. When you look at this defense, they enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Back to throw now on first down. Out to the flat here for Johnson.
Hold that ball. That's all you care about. Knock that shit up, please.
10 yards there, the first down for the Falcons.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They're going to look to throw. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been
fuck. Too late.
And it's intercepted. And now look at him go. And it's a pick.
Dude, that shit's so fucking good. Damn.
Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there and get some electrified defense.
Just sit down.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
23 yards on the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Yeah, I should open that real quick.
With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust them.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. How about this? And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season.
I got him back, but I just watched tape on him. Find out that linebacker.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
I don't know, sick of that break. Where they got it.
3rd and 19. Alert. Throwing, Mayfield.
Hit him! Don't fucking go with a pick, Rob. Square, natural angle. I gotta keep telling myself that shit against you.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3.
Holy square,
maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern, because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you have people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Second and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, alert!
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down. As the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. Mayfield now.
Oh, why didn't switch me?
Right at the 10-yard line.
That switch was fucking me up. Oh my god.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are within an extra.
Switched it, man. I'm following fucking Mike. Oh my god.
By McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And he goes out of bounds. It looks
Yeah, the
like
potential of that play. We're going on that.
give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Atwell, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 1. A give to Robinson on the option. And just
how you fumble out, how you fucking fumble.
Take this to the 15-yard line. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game.
It's so trouble. It's so sad.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Happens. If I'd have threw that shit on the line, I would have picked that shit. Half pass the motherfucker. Oh.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, the franchise too.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. Powers through him. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Mayfield. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On 3rd down, they go with Irving. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And it'll be intercepted.
Take a knee, take a knee, take a knee.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to
man, that's selection. I'll do that shit every time, too. I got Mike Evans.
They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
This pass is caught by London. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. They'll drop to throw.
Fuck! You got the distance. Oh my fucking circle is naked.
And now to come inside, at least on this drive. A momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series.
Purple dunks on there still don't hit some. God damn.
To connect and try and pick up another first down.
Back to throw again. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Now Mayfield. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as
he even trying to block it.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
King! Watch.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that is incomplete. Oh,
fucking Bates, I love you. Oh,
that is an
he was from
there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Get back.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
But one thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out wide here for
Look at the ball. This whole.
Breaks the tackle now with Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So,
and now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter,
they come out. They all come out in June, and like I think Black Phone come out like October.
This is 27. This is a 59732.
Not airhead stick this one. It's nowhere near me, Lord Jesus Christ.
As they look to improve this 14-point lead. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and 9 now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Isaiah.
In motion left, the tight end. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns to 21.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, but you need to look too.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. That'll bring this to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Handoff running left, Irving. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Real.
It's now 4th and goal.
What's up?
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Good. Hurry. Run. Regular. Done.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Flush to his right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Boys, you fucking ladders. God damn.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Mayfield now from the 50. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll send Austin in motion right. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Hit as he throws there.
Get that shit on first, okay?
Well, their passing attack, even though
that shit on first,
it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He's got this to Algier. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. In motion comes the tight end left. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. To the air, Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 35 yards. And the Falcons are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Daddy,
Yeah.
can I go get those Johnny Pussies?
Tampa offense ready to get their drive
Oh,
started.
yeah.
Well,
I think they're
that
at
the folks
Walmart.
here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would
I
carry their
like-
guys to a surprise
You
victory.
know those Walmart that we
Not appear
always
that that's
go
gonna
to?
be the
Not
case. This two
one
has
that
to
we got
handle
from
on the other
Detroit,
side
yeah.
in this one. Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield now.
Fuck. That's a
Airing
free
this
play.
one out for Evans. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Sissy won't let me go inside.
So what?
She said, get my dirty toes out.
Yeah, she's cleaning up.
Huh?
She's cleaning up.
I just need to
Mayfield
charge
looks to
her.
throw.
You told Katie the same thing.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
I'm going to
Complete.
go to the
He'll be taken
All right,
down
I'll see you in a second.
before he works it past the 50. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it.
You should let that shit go off the cut. Good, right? Hello.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Did y'all eat real food? How much on you?
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Still 9 yards to go.
Look at him,
Second down from the 27. They're looking to throw. Penix.
He's hold the ball.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw with Penix. Dancing. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down.
That boy.
Spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Yeah. I got you, mother feature.
And with things
So,
looking pretty good on the
so-
scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They are going for it. Penix working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been... Now Mayfield lost the football. And that was ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And the catch right side by Evans. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about 35. So signs of life, and it's been a dominant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And a quick throw here, that's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And for Mayfield, it's going to be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown.
I'm about to put back on practice squad.
So let's sort this out. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither
right now,
offense has got much trouble. Plenty of points to go
right now.
1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You
Wow.
your opponent. You just worry about
That should have been picked.
They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup.
Hey, that's man.
21 yards.
That's man fools, man.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the Falcons are going to be first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Okay.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing.
Let's see what we got for y'all to eat.
I said no. You guys can go and look. You guys have to throw the house.
Haters. There.
I want to eat the burger.
Shit, man.
Well, that